Biologically, when people are aroused to some degree of anger, their heart rate, blood pressure, and testosterone level all increase. That might suggest that anger upsets and harms us. But in fact, levels of the stress hormone cortisol drop, suggesting that anger helps people calm down and get ready to address a problem and not run from it. In studies in which she and her colleagues induced indignation among volunteer subjects, Jennifer Lerner, a psychologist at Harvard, found that anger diminished the effects of cortisol on heart reactivity. Although anger has long been considered a fully negative emotion, recent neuroscience has overturned that view. Scientists know that two basic motivational forces underlie all behavior: the impulse to approach, or move towards something desired, and the impulse to withdraw, or move away from unpleasantness. Hardwired in the brain, these behaviors are governed by the frontal cortex, which acts as the executive branch of the emotions. Brain imaging and electrical studies of the brain consistently show that the left frontal lobe is crucial to establishing approach behaviors that push us to pursue desired goals and rewards in rational, logical, systematic, and ordered ways, and that activation of the right frontal cortex is tied to the more negative, withdrawal motivational system, marked by inhibition, timidity, and avoidance of punishment and threat. Brain scans show that anger significantly activates the left anterior frontal cortex, associated with positive approach behaviors. Anger, moreover, appears to be utterly rewarding, even pleasurable, in studies showing predominant left brain activation when angry subjects perceive they can make things better. Expecting to be able to act to resolve the anger-arousing event should yield greater approach motivational intensity, contends social psychologists Charles Carver of the University of Miami and Eddie Harmon-Jones of the University of New South Wales, longtime collaborators in anger scholarship. In a variety of studies, Harmon-Jones has found that subjects who score high on a scale that measures a tendency to anger display a characteristic asymmetry in the prefrontal cortex. They exhibit higher levels of left anterior *EEG activity and lower levels of right anterior activation. Randomly insulting subjects, compared with treating them neutrally in verbal communications, stimulates greater relative left frontal activity. Spurred by the findings on anger, neuroscientists have begun to move away from thinking of any emotion as either negative or positive, preferring instead to characterize emotions by motivational direction, whether they stimulate approach behaviors or avoidance/withdrawal behaviors. Viewed within this framework, they explain, it's not strange that anger produces happiness. The case of anger, reports a team of Spanish scientists led by News Herrero, is different because although it is considered or experienced as negative, based on findings of increased left brain activity, it produces a motivation of closeness, or approach. When we get mad, in other words, we show a natural tendency to get closer to what made us angry to try to eliminate it.